Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers podcast, episode 179. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. It's another long one. Alex has been busy revamping the sheet here for us, so strap in.
W.
Hope you're comfortable. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers that totally consume this content.
Probably one.
Did you guys call your mom for Mother's Day?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. I cooked her breakfast.
Oh yeah, you don't have to call.
No,
You live
look
with
at
her.
look at
That's the
Cooper.
correct answer. Yeah, if you're physically there. Good job.
Yeah.
Cooper calling from the basement. Hey.
Hey, I clogged the toilet again. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, there was something else I was gonna bring up in the beginning of this, and I'm totally blanking now. This is what I get for not writing things down.
Oh,
I feel that.
that's real.
Is it how we're doing?
Well, no, I know that. That's easy. But there was something I was gonna.
Tired.
Check.
No, I'm fine. Thanks. Oh yeah, we had tornadoes up here. Like last week.
Man.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
They were crazy, man.
We had
Literally.
an EF1 that went through 5 points, which was like a quarter mile from my buddy's house that I was at when it happened.
Yeah.
And then I had a thrilling drive home. In between the first and second tornado, one of my coworkers was streaming in our other Discord with his like super fancy weather software that gives him access to like just Doppler radars everywhere, and we could see like the one tornado was past us, and there was another cell heading straight for the city. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna raise hell, praise Dale, and go home real quick before the second one comes through.
Your buddy can join the Mexican weather service where they switch from the hot weather girl to the guy in the suit because there was actually
Yeah, there was actually important weather information.
Please stop paying attention to the hot woman. We need to talk about the real weather now.
There's actually an emergency. We brought the actual weather.
We brought the man in the suit. That's how you know it's real.
It's their Waffle House index.
Also, were you guys able to see any of the aurora? That was
no, we went and looked.
No.
Yeah, we didn't either. Yeah. We saw some like long exposure photos from the mountains, and you could see them there, but you really couldn't see it with your own eyes.
Oh yeah.
Probably would have been easier if I was in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said there'd be too much light pollution.
Yeah,
that's kind of right.
Yeah, like the noise and light pollution is insane. But literally, it was Saturday night, I think, or Friday night, whichever night like that they started. I took a 7 p.m. nap, thinking I'd get up in like an hour. Big mistake. I woke up at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean,
look,
that's not a big mistake. It would have been a big mistake if you woke up at like 1:30 and now you're cooked.
True.
Because there's no way you're going back to sleep that easily. But if you slept all the way through 9:30, that just means you just got 14 hours of sleep. And your body probably.
It also means you needed it. Yeah. You're sleeping that long.
That's true.
More sleep is always a good thing. Sleep is very healthy.
Sleep is very healthy.
Sleep is good.
Anyway, so how are we doing? Are we tired? Sounds like it.
Well, I was sick for several days.
That's fun.
You want to hear a joke?
Oh,
if I was a bicycle, I'd be too tired.
Man, listen to that audience. They're all laughing, and they're all laughing. Whoever's listening is definitely thought that was funny.
Thank you, our listeners.
Yeah.
I really wanted to disconnect you after that joke.
All right, well, let's get rolling into this. So we finally got confirmation. Big news to start off. The Switch 2 is real, like we already kind of knew.
Go.
No, it's only just been officially announced. We did not know.
That's true.
I mean, come on, it was happening. We didn't know the
No.
details of it, but what are they going to do? Not print money?
Not print. That they were definitely not going to make a successor to the Switch.
We have decided the Switch will be our final console. We will just keep making games for the Switch.
I've locked the doors, and everyone inside is not allowed to leave until they die, including myself.
Finally.
This is Furukawa. So yeah, the president of Nintendo Japan put out a tweet that he totally didn't put out himself. He just, I don't know. But it's the most
Endorsed
bland
it.
tweet ever about they're gonna announce a success within the fiscal year, and that they're also gonna have a direct next month in June, but they're not gonna talk about the Switch successor there. So they want you to make sure you don't anticipate that it's gonna be there, because it's not. They wanted to be open and say that it's just on Nintendo Switch games for the latter half of this year. But we will know about the Switch before, or by the end of March 2025. We will know what it is. There's been a lot of leaks and rumors. Obviously, the rumor mill is spinning as fast as it has ever spun. Excuse me, for Switch 2. But, yeah, so Switch 2 is happening.
Yay.
Let's go.
Oh, excuse me, I'm coughing.
Got a rumor later on that will be tying into that.
Yeah, we'll come back to this, I'm sure.
The real question is, if it's not called the Switch 2, how are people going to know what to buy?
As long
as they don't rename it new Nintendo Switch
Switch
or
U,
Switch U, we're probably okay.
Switch
That's
V, the letter after. I'll stop. The also
Switch DVR.
There was a quarterly investors meeting. Nintendo released new numbers, and obviously they do a Q&A with the investors. So there's some questions that came out of that. One of the comments to it was that the president's response to it was that game development will become even larger, more complex, and more sophisticated. I don't know. That's kind of the most obvious thing you could say. And always these investor Q&As are always bland because they're never going to give you any information, and the people that ask the questions try really hardly to get even the smallest nugget of
we had
news.
We had the question about Splatoon hair, and we had the F-Zero question.
No, the F-Zero question was fair. He followed the rules. The Splatoon hair guy was insane.
Let's see. Here's the full translation. Yeah. I did read through this. I don't know if this probably isn't on the sheet, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because it's, again, mostly just useless banter.
I think the most interesting thing is that Nintendo thinks game development will take longer, which is true, but I kind of hope not, because I like that Nintendo actually gets games out.
I mean, it kind of has to, doesn't it?
No.
No, it's only booming so crazily because everybody's like, I gotta make my games look real. Like, this is actually happening.
Yeah, those games don't hold up very long.
Yeah, they tried to ask question. Let's see. This is a great example of my point. Question: regarding the successor to the Nintendo Switch, is there any special intention behind calling it a quote successor? Looking back at past hardware announcements, the Wii U was described as a quote system to succeed Wii, and Nintendo Switch as a quote game platform with a brand new concept. This time is described as a quote successor to Nintendo Switch. Is this an indication of your intent to continue with the gameplay and concept of the Switch? You said there will be an update at that time where you talk about its launch timing and specs. And all he says is, at this stage, we cannot say anything more about the successor to the Nintendo Switch. For today's announcement, we would determine it was most appropriate to use successor to Nintendo Switch. Useless information.
Amazing question.
So
No, based on the leaks, though, we kind of know that the biggest change. Okay, we do have one big change, and I'm kind of interested in it. It's that 2 extra buttons on the controllers. It has been forever since anybody added a button on their controller.
Yeah, because I mean, PlayStation and Xbox.
PlayStation technically added their little button on the 4 that 5 has, the little you can rub your hand against it.
Oh yeah, the back button thing.
Pause.
Trackpad.
Oh, the trackpad. Yeah, but that's not like
A button.
That's not like
button.
I mean, it is a button, but mostly it's for like. I mean, it's basically another options button, so that way you can have a pause button and a map button. Typically, that's what that's used for, and it's mostly useful in the UI for typing and stuff.
And then it's used. Some exclusive games use it for features, but yeah, that's typically what.
Yeah. So this will,
or at least the like movement.
So the buttons going on the back or like the.
They're adding
or...
2 back buttons.
Oh, that'd be fire.
So they're either gonna be new buttons or they're gonna be programmable. There's a ton of controllers that do that now. The pro versions on the other consoles have that, and like some third-party ones do too, where you can. Like,
I think
program.
Nintendo's going to use it as buttons, but I think a lot of third-party games we're going to see it as programmable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
buttons.
Honestly, it's stupid that that's a pro feature.
Yeah.
It's such a handy thing to have, and like you don't have to go crazy with it. Just being able to move one function per half onto a finger that's not being used is useful. But yeah, so the full translation is out there if you're super curious to read this banter. But
nothing box.
So
yeah,
it's gonna be like the. Sorry, it's gonna be like the Z button on the GameCube. Kind of just there.
No, the Z button was definitely used.
It was like the pause button in Kirby Air Ride. Well, no, it wasn't.
It was like a map button.
That's kind of a bad correlation to try to draw because the Z button is like out of place. Because like by that time there were already dual trigger buttons.
So it'd be like the I forget what letter, but C or Z on the nunchuck.
It was C button.
Yeah, the C button on the nunchuck, kind of.
I mean, 2 sides of the same coin. Like, I don't really know what you're getting. It's gonna be a new button.
What is it gonna do?
So I do.
Yeah.
So I do want to mention this before we go on. I don't have it on the sheet, and we are about to get to it though, soon enough. Obviously, Microsoft's had a lot of interviews over something we're about to cover on the show, but like they're bad interviews with Sarah Bond over there. Like they're pretty bad. She needs to learn from Nintendo how to say nothing. Like both our NOA leaders, both Reggie and Bowser, and the Japanese leaders kind of know how to answer questions without actually saying anything.
Well, yeah, because that's
make it feel like
any proper CEO knows that you're not supposed to say anything. One, because everybody's looking at you for everything because you're the CEO, and 2, probably because you don't understand how to answer those questions in a marketable like there's a reason we have marketing teams and like PR teams, people that are good at communicating to people. And like as a CEO, you're bound to say something wrong. Eventually, it's going to be taken wrong because
like why aren't
you're a businessman?
Shitheads buying my console.
Anyway,
no, it was more like a question. I'll try to find it again, but the question she got asked was one that they definitely would have prepped PR for, like a variation of this question, and she answered it really poorly.
Doug's so good at it, he doesn't do anything ever in public. He just gets rage baited on LinkedIn.
Is a very specific reference that I feel like most people aren't going to understand.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. EA is looking at putting in-game ads into AAA games. Quote, "We'll be very thoughtful as we move into that," says CEO.
What is wrong with you and Roku? You both want ads. No, I don't want
ads.
Imagine
ads.
Okay, hear me
subscribe.
out. They're like, this is the future they want, dude. This is the future they want. Actually, that is also the future they want. This is the future they want, though. EA, while you're playing an EA game, once you'd have to be forced to watch ads, as you're, driving one of their driving games or whatever, and then bam, you make it to the end of the level, and Roku says, you've reached a stopping point. We're going to play our ads now.
Oh, that's no fun.
Dude, that scenario makes me feel like the
smash my
Unabomber. That's
TV.
horrible. Screw that
I
noise.
just won't play EA games.
Yeah, I mean, and they already. What do you mean they're looking at it, bro? Have you seen a sports game recently? And by recently, I mean within the past 10 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
You gotta remember
Jake from State Farm, guys. Jake.
Yeah,
no,
I mean, like 20 years ago, it was just like there's a couple banners on the side, and yeah, it's
20
an ad,
years ago,
but also it can be like part of the game atmosphere. And then I really got serious and like, oh, Jake from State Farm's just in this game.
Not 20 years ago, but 15 years ago, we had actual political election ads for Obama in a bunch of games.
Oh, right, yeah. Wasn't it a Need for Speed or something?
I believe that was one of them, yeah.
That was one of our open interesting tidbits.
Yeah,
it was.
Let's see. Drama over Marvel's Rivals. From Seagull. Extremely disappointed in Marvel's Rivals. Multiple creators asked for key codes to gain access to the playtest, and we were asked to sign a contract. The contract signs away your right to negatively review the game. Many streamers have signed without reading just to play. According to Rivals, the non-disparagement clause in content creator contracts was a, quote, miscommunication.
In the written contract.
Yeah, if you sign this contract, you legally cannot talk bad about this game.
So, more than likely, here's what it actually is. NetEase, who's making the game, is a Chinese company. And over there, it is legal to put in non-disparagement clauses into contracts. Not legal here. It's very illegal.
Yeah, we don't have social credit here. I mean, we do, but it's not government ran.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let me clue you in on something. If you have to have one of those, it's probably just not worth playing it. Like,
oh yeah.
How about just make the game good, and then you don't have to worry about it?
True.
But don't listen to me though. I'm just some guy.
I don't think I've actually seen gameplay for the game. I've seen a lot of things for like the animations and stuff from it, but I don't.
Also, yeah, if this is playtesting, wouldn't you just put an NDA? Like, hey, don't talk about it because it's playtesting. I don't know. Again, I'm just some guy. Bunch of stuff from Microsoft and Bethesda. Arcane Austin has been shut down. They're the Redfall creators. According to leakers, they were working on returning to their roots and pitching a Dishonored game. Matt Booty also added that the shutdown of subsidiary Arcane Austin was not connected to the performance of its new multiplayer game Redfall, which was a both critical and commercial flop. Tango Gameworks also got shut down. They're the guys that made Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yeah, dude.
According to the leakers, they were working on pitching a sequel to that game. Matt Booty praised Hi-Fi Rush, but did not specify why the company had shut down the development studio behind it, according to 3 people who were in attendance.
So here's a fun fact. I actually own almost everything Tango Works has made. They've made, what is it? Hi-Fi Rush, obviously, but some horror game that I'm forgetting. They've made 4 games total, and they're a Japanese studio, which is why it's really dumb. Microsoft's always like, oh, we want to get into Japan. They shut down their one Japanese studio.
Ghostwire Tokyo, and then The Evil Within, and The
Evil Within. There it is. I own both of those. The Evil Within and its sequel. I don't own Ghostwire Tokyo, although I wouldn't be surprised if one of us owned it, because they were giving it away for free forever, like for 6 months after the game release, because it had a lot of problems. like saving problems or something.
I might have it in my library. I don't know, but I definitely haven't played it.
Hard to know.
Yeah, didn't I read through the rest of this stuff before I went and brought it up, but I didn't see it. Didn't the Xbox also say that they need more like great small games?
I do have that. It's at the bottom of this.
I feel like those should have been next to each other.
Well, this was more like
it's okay. It's not under the. I see it. I should have read more. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll circle back to that. Let's see. Both Tango and Arcane released games last year and were looking to hire additional staff as they pitch new projects, which Booty and Graf suggested was the main factor behind their closures.
We want more people. No, fuck you.
No.
Close you now.
Close.
Roundhouse Games is being consolidated into ZeniMax Online Studio.
Who?
Yes, that always helps.
Exactly who? I couldn't. No, actually, I couldn't find out what they'd made.
Who, Roundhouse or ZeniMax?
Yeah.
ZeniMax.
I know what ZeniMax made, guys.
Roundhouse
Games. They work. ZeniMax Online works on WoW.
Roundhouse. It says they worked on. Redfall.
Okay.
That might just be it then. I think that's what I saw as well, but I was like,
Let's see. Yeah, they contributed to Redfall. That's all they did since they've been bought. They contributed to Redfall and then got closed. That's
we don't actually
tough
need
life
you.
story.
Okay, I've got it wrong. ZeniMax is Elder Scrolls Online. Whatever. It's still an MMORPG.
That makes more sense.
From Bloomberg, Microsoft's Xbox is planning more cuts after studio closings. Yeah, keep it up. Let's get rid of that bottom line.
No, look, lines just got to go up for this quarter. And then next quarter,
what's that?
Line can drop.
What's that really old clip from Zach and Cody? I think it's like something about women. Or it was like a women abuse joke on like a news bit they were doing, and like men are responsible for like 30% of something abuse thing. Blah, 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 I don't know. And he's like, "Great job, guys. Let's shoot for 40."
Oh no.
Same thing here. Speaking about closures more broadly, Booty, dude, I'm never gonna get over that his last name is Booty. That's so bad. Speaking about the closures more broadly, Booty said that the company's studios had been spread too thin, like quote peanut butter on bread, or like any other substance on any other surface. Thanks for the visual there. And that the leaders across the division had felt understaffed. They decided to close these studios to free up resources elsewhere.
You brought this up on yourself. You are the reason. It's too thin.
So just fire them all.
70 billion.
Why don't you just hire more people?
No.
That would make the line go down.
Cooper. They'll hire you and then fire you.
Oh man.
But then he'll get a severance.
Dude. True, I get my retirement.
Cooper, line go down.
Wrong word.
If you hire more people.
Oh no.
The number has to go up infinitely.
Overworked one employee.
Oh, dude, that's what I wanted to bring up at the beginning of the show. Y'all know GameStop and AMC stocks are doing it again?
Oh, really?
I'm not kidding. The dude that was like credited as the main responsibility for the GameStop thing happening a few years ago has broken his internet silence and talked about it with some of my coworkers earlier this morning. And I had some money sitting around in my broker account because I stole some stock, bought some different stock. I couldn't buy a full share with what I had left, so I had a little bit of money left. So I threw I bought 3 shares of GameStop and 5 shares of AMC. I'm up 50% on my AMC and I'm up 23% on my GameStop right now. It's happening again, dude. I can't. I'm not joking. It's so funny. Anyway, glad I remember that. Jill Braff, head of ZeniMax Studios, said in the town hall that she hoped the reorganization would allow the division to put more focus on fewer projects. Quote, it's hard to support 9 studios all across the world with a lean central team with an ever-growing plate of things to do, she says, according to audio of the meeting reviewed by Bloomberg. Quote, I think we were about to topple over.
That's interesting. Nintendo's been able to balance it just fine.
Yeah, you ate too fast, so now you need to throw up. This is what's happening. You ate too much. Had to buy all the people, all these companies, and then we can't support all of this. This is
garbage.
When is Microsoft going to learn? Never. That's the right answer.
Because they have the money.
Here's the worst thing is, I hate Microsoft in there. But I don't want them to close because then that would leave Sony to have full access to no competition. So I want Microsoft to be better. And I think they're too dumb to be better.
L.
Yeah. Let's see. From Tom Warren, Microsoft says it needs games like Hi-Fi Rush the day after killing that studio. That's
so
amazing.
Obviously did not exactly say Hi-Fi Rush. He just said quality short game that win awards or something along those lines.
He basically described
he did describe
a short, high-quality game that was a contender at the Game of the Year awards last year.
They did describe it. He did not say it, but he did describe it, and it's like, you're so dumb.
You are so stupid.
Yeah. Also, apparently, Hi-Fi Rush is getting reverse review bombed after that studio closed. But
it is like the.
It's kind of hard to tell because they've all been. Oh yeah, all the recent reviews though are R.I.P. Tango GameWorks. Thanks to Tango GameWorks for the best game. Fuck you, Microsoft. Rip Tango. No more Evil Within 3 and Hi-Fi Rush 2 now. Thanks, Microsoft. Isn't it ironic that a game about corporate greed gets shut down by corporate greed? That is not about Microsoft. I would send you. I'm not going to say this out loud, but I'll send you guys a screenshot. That's funny.
It is
heard of that.
The #1 Bethesda game, like based on reviews on Steam now.
Checks out. And lastly, for the opening section, PlayStation names Herman Hulst and Hideki Nishino as its new CEOs. Why new CEOs? Was their old guy
I don't know.
Retired?
Well, yeah, because the old guy retired. These are the new.
Retire?
It was Jim Ryan. He retired.
Why?
They gave him the special PS1.
PS5, PS1.
PS1, so PS5. Hideki is going to be the CEO of Sony's platform business group, and Herman's going to be the CEO of the studio business group. I'm not sure which one falls under which or what stuff, but yeah, all right then. Yay.
Both leaders will report to Sony Interactive Entertainment Chairman Hiroki Totoki, who has been acting as CEO of the division since Jim Ryan stepped down.
So why did Ryan step down?
He retired.
To retire.
Just cause?
He's allowed.
Yeah, bro. What do you want to do? Keep working? Shut up.
Dude, Jim Ryan has been there forever.
What? I hope not as a CEO.
Jim Ryan's almost 60. And he's been at Sony since 1994.
Yeah, so he's 60 years old and he's rich as hell.
30 years.
Why would you keep working?
So, okay. I respect that. 30 years with PlayStation?
I thought he was older, but he is only 56. So.
Oh, wow, dude. So wait, he got CEO at 26 years old?
No.
Oh
No,
no,
he
wait, I misheard. He
was
worked at
made
PlayStation.
He became the president of Sony Interactive's European branch between 2011 and 2019.
So 20 years. Sorry.
Yeah, and then since 2019, he was the CEO and chairman of the whole company.
Dude, that's crazy.
So president in Europe for 8 years, and then CEO for the whole company for
Dude, imagine being that good of an
5.
imagine being that good of an employee just becoming the CEO. Bottom up.
I mean,
That's crazy.
no one starts out as a
What?
CEO.
I'm not sure what he did in 90.
That's true. Rome wasn't built in a day. I think. So they say.
What? Who was the guy that?
Who's they?
Let's see. I gotta Google this. Let's see. Who is that guy? I don't think that's. No, that's definitely not him. What I was looking at the price hurled around the world thing where there was that whole shabil with the Sega Saturn, and it was gonna be $399, I think, and like nobody knew what the PlayStation was gonna cost, and everyone was super hyped about it. And like the walk-off sentence by the CEO of Sony at E3 1995 was he just walked up and he went $299, and then walked away. Okay, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we go around and talk about what games have been playing, what games have been buying. Cooper's been waiting for this all week, so I can't wait to see what he has to say.
Bro.
Spin the wheel. I had the wheel ready again.
Let's go.
Smack dab on Alex. You're up first, bud.
Sucks to suck, Cameron.
Oh, I'm first. Yay. Alright. I beat Persona 3 Reload on Merciless. Yay!
Very
Yay!
nice. Completed the grind-a-fest.
The only thing I didn't do, like this on like a checklist thing, is beat the ultimate boss because I ain't fucking with that. Nope, not a Merciless.
Fair enough.
You do like 1.7 or you do 0.7 or 0.8 your damage, you're not gonna do the output you need to beat her. When she's like, "Oh, I've got stupid ass rules. Did you do 2,000 or whatever 4,000 damage in 3 turns? No. Okay, you die." I hate fighting Elizabeth.
Dude,
she cheats.
King DDD's kind of the same way.
No, King DDD's not like this.
Cooper and his parallels, man, they're just.
No, but like Kirby Air Ride, he would like one shot you, but as soon as you unlock him,
oh,
okay,
dude, like the Z button in Kirby Air Ride.
Oh my god, yes.
So Cooper's been playing Kirby Air Ride. We don't even need his turn.
No, I need to, bro. I'm waiting for Kirby Air Ride 2 for real.
Okay, I've played some.
You're gonna be waiting a while, Coop.
Yeah.
I played some Hi-Fi Rush. I beat the first level.
Nice.
Is it good?
And then I'm liking it. I spent all of my money on life, like boosting Chai's life, because I need the help. I need the help.
For a second, I couldn't tell if you were talking about a game thing or if you were talking about how you didn't buy
I was
games
gonna say, is
you
this
spent
real
your money
life
on
or
adult things.
Yeah.
No.
So wait, is there like badge point? Like I know it's a weird parallel, but like kind of like Paper Mario with like life, badge points, and flower power. Is it kind of like that or no?
No, you have money. You buy upgrades.
Oh, that's not Paper Mario.
I just never. I'm not.
Oh, I bought the Contra DLC for Vampires
Survivors. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I really wanted to say I bought the Contra DLC for Among Us, but I knew that one.
Not quite.
Not quite. It does have both those DLCs. I am both. Surprisingly, it launched day of on the Switch this time instead of a month later.
Not gonna complain.
Oh,
yeah. The game that we'll have to talk about after this for our weekly. I played a bit.
yeah.
I played something else. I know I bought something else, but I played something. Donkey's game, Animal Well.
Animal Well, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I played a bit.
How is it
We'll
so far?
talk about. I'm liking what I've played, but it's very much a game that expects you to figure it out.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
one of
read
the
about it.
I think the bubble thing is dumb.
Hmm.
No, because at a certain section, the bubble can, if you're standing on the bubble, now it can go down and hold your weight. But there's no indication that it will do this, and I think that's dumb.
Fair enough.
Everywhere else, it pops.
Well, isn't it? Is that his first game?
It's the first produced game by Big, whatever he called it. Yeah.
Big Mode.
Is it Big Mode?
Big Mode. Thank you. Yes.
Well, alrighty.
But I see why people like it. And the last thing I did, I've been considering this for a while. SMT 5 DLC. I bought it because they're gonna pull it, which we'll talk about.
Cool.
I was waiting for a sale.
Cooper, you're up.
W's,
What you
man.
got?
All right, so I'll start with the games I've played. I've played some games.
Good answer. I've never heard that answer on the show before. I really respect it.
All right, that's it. My turn. I'm playing. All right. All right. So Grant hit me up last night, or well, he didn't, but I joined him, and he was like, "What's good?" And I was like, "I'm good." And we played some Deep Rock Galactic with Dakota and
Jacob.
I forgot. Jacob. Thank you. It was pretty good. And then I've also been playing a little bit of
Never heard of that one.
me neither.
Is it good?
You go
Bro, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Cooper's brain like on fire right now, dude.
Yeah.
He knew what he wanted to talk
Which
about,
honestly
and
is
then forgot
impressive
all
because I
of
thought
it.
it was already like ash. I didn't think it could burn anymore.
I know.
It's like a phoenix. It's burning again.
Eternal.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, I played a little bit of Deep Rock. I played a little bit of Dang, it really is on fire.
Come on. Spit it out.
I played a little bit of Rocket League with Barrett right before the show, and literally there's this mode where like it uses momentum to control the ball. Like the ball moves the whole time. You had to hit it. It's kind of like weird. It's like volleyball. You can't I don't know. I can't really explain it well, but it uses it moves it by itself, and you just had to hit it or like rally it, basically like ping pong.
Interesting.
And I found out that you can go into the other side, and I just kept demoing the other guys. So Barrett would hit it, and then we would get it in. One guy got really mad on the other team. It's like, really, guys, the only time you get this when you demo. I said, who?
Got him.
Let's see. I played Samurai Jack a little bit on the PlayStation. That's fun. It's actually pretty good, but I feel like I need to watch the show because they like bring up a lot of characters
from the show.
From the show, which is kind of stupid for me to say, but like in retrospect, but like
this game based on a show brings up characters from the show.
Yeah,
amazing.
It is really good. Like if you're a fan of the show, I feel like it's really good. let's see. Dude, literally, what the heck? I don't know why I'm drawing blanks.
Man's got so excited and hyped up that this bit for
Dude.
the show this week was going to be awesome. Talked about it for days.
This is
No,
why I
man.
write down what I'm trying to think of.
Okay. I got it. I'll get a picture real quick. So the game I got off of eBay. Are y'all ready for this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty hype. So the game I got off of eBay was Minecraft Story Mode for the Wii U.
The complete adventure.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you. And I also oh my goodness, yeah. My order from Amazon came in today as well, which was kind of goated. Do y'all want to know can y'all guess?
Absolutely, dude.
Minecraft Story Mode for the PS4.
No.
How would I
It,
ever
it
be able to guess anything, any move you ever do in your life?
that's the thing. You can't let them know your next move. I don't know
You'll
who
never
them
know your
is,
next
but
I
move,
mean,
dude.
I definitely don't know your next move. So,
factual. So what I got off of Amazon and it finally came in was a disc golf set, man. I'm a disc golf pro now.
you're a disc golfer.
Oh, that's
Why?
why.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
I
saw my
never.
order?
I did.
I
Oh,
get emails about it. Why?
because it's kind of goated. Kyle invited me to play. He had his own disc. We did some. We don't need to talk about the score, but it was really fun. I
Here's
thought it was. I thought it
Cooper
was like
gets invited to
basketball.
bowling once and buys his own bowling ball.
No.
That's what I just heard.
Wait, did he actually do
No.
that?
Well, no,
I
not
heard
bowling,
exactly what he just did.
but disc golf, yeah. It's because we're gonna be playing a lot more. We also bullied Barrett. We're like, we don't make the rules, but you had to play with us, and you had to get your own at some point. He's like, I think y'all make the rules, and we're like, no,
Okay.
sorry, I don't know where I'm at this week. I'm lost.
Apparently not.
Well, all right.
But I've been
Congratulations,
taking it
Mr.
easy.
Disc Golfer. Welcome to the
Appreciate it.
pros.
Thank you, man. Let's I thought it was like basketball. I thought it's higher score.
What?
I thought higher score wins. You go kind of crazy.
I thought
Golf
Has
is
the
in the
word-
name.
Yeah, I was actually I knew that the whole time, and I was just taking it easy on Kyle. Like that time, I had to learn bowling off of WikiHow because I really sucked, and then I found out I've been using the wrong. Like I played with Seth and Michael one time, and then I found out I've been holding it wrong my entire life, and all of a sudden I was getting bangers, dude. Strikes after strike.
How are you holding your bowling ball? The bowling ball's
I
above your hand,
I
so that
used
when
to
you
do
release, it goes.
ring, pointer, and middle rather than like the thumb or something like that.
What?
Ow!
I don't
Ow!
something like that. That sounds
ow,
right.
dude. Ow, my fingers. Oof, ouch, owie, my bones.
Bro,
But yeah,
what?
I think I've gotten better.
That's
I
not
know.
what I was
Yeah,
expecting.
imagine you hold the bowling ball not like this. Oh my god. How does that?
You gotta be
So his
good with
Ow.
the
middle must
game.
have been where the
Oh,
thumb
it
went.
must have been backwards, where the thumb hole was
Oh,
facing front, and he had the middle finger in that one.
The only way he could hold it.
Dude.
Ouch! 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 ouch.
Yeah,
This is
oof,
going
ouch,
to be the
owie, my
story we bring
bones.
up. This is the story we bring up at Cooper's wedding.
it, it makes sense why I got like the 60-point games though. But now I get
Now it's
110.
70.
Now I get
110.
110.
Oh, okay. I'm
But
gonna spin the wheels. I need
sorry,
to. I
sorry.
just...
Detox.
I'm not
Detox
here this
time.
week.
Let's go bowling.
Bowling would be goated. Y'all trying to do some like Wii bowling?
I meant real bowling.
Dude, the problem.
I
with bowling
need
down
real
here is
bowling
that-
because now I need you to do that in person once. I need to see your old play style one time.
Dude,
Oh
the
Lord.
problem down here is that the closest place I'm aware of is Splitsville, and that's fucking expensive.
Bowling's
meant when we
expensive
go home
everywhere.
in
Bowling's a
July.
ripoff.
That's the worst part. It's
True.
so expensive.
All right. Well, Cameron, you're up.
All right, so let's see where am I? Did a little playing on the Wii. I played Animal Crossing City Folk. Chelsea apparently has
Peak.
beta on there.
That's the best Animal Crossing.
The first
hands
thing
down.
that happened was Resetti came out and chewed her out for resetting, and I'm like, oh,
Deserved.
cool. She had not been. You know how at the beginning of every Animal Crossing game, except for Horizons, Nook goes, "Hey, I need you to go meet all the townspeople."
Yeah.
She hadn't done that yet.
Doesn't he tell you to do that in Horizon?
That's like the very
He's got a
beginning.
long list of
Not
things
the
to make you
same
do.
way. Not the same way though. Like in the pre New Leaf, it's an actual task. It's not there's two people on the island.
True.
So
City Folk's
that was-
amazing though.
City Folk would be peak if it didn't have deteriorating grass.
Man, maybe just don't run in the grass. It'll teach you to learn.
Teach you to learn.
Maybe
Just
you're
walk
the
everywhere.
same kind of
Cameron.
person to run with scissors. I know it.
Okay.
Cooper, you're the
literally
kind of
go-
dude to run with scissors.
No.
Backwards.
I've
Cooper's
se-
holding them like this, where the blade's he's gonna fall and his hand's gonna slip in.
Yeah, do you use scissors like this too?
No.
Let's see. I also played Wii Sports Resort,
Peak.
which I did. I sent y'all a Snapchat about. I do not
When?
remember that. Dude, it was you literally responded to it. You said peak.
Oh
Probably.
yeah, I did.
I didn't get it.
It was the Wii Motion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wii Motion Plus
the video.
instructional
The Wii
video.
Motion Plus instruction video.
I can't believe you didn't
what
remember
the hell
that.
is this?
I remember
Nintendo,
that.
why didn't you include a how to click on the Wii Motion Plus video? I'm struggling.
I'm struggling. I didn't realize you could access that because I never have accessed that. I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure it's in any game that has Wii Motion Plus.
I do, because
Is
like
it?
whenever
I'm pretty sure.
it had
Yeah.
a little video. It had a little video at the bottom. Anytime you put the remote down to resync it, it had it like there's an option to click it. I believe.
I see. I don't remember that.
I think. I could be
I
wrong.
also
I haven't played
don't
it in a while.
remember at the very beginning of Wii Sports Resort, you go skydiving, and I don't think skydiving is
What?
anywhere else in the game.
No,
It was very interesting.
that's cool though.
Let's see. I didn't really go to the parks this week. Because
What?
Alex was sick. I don't have any excuse to waste gas going to the parks. And I went to Typhoon Lagoon, but
I gotta drag
doesn't have
somebody with me,
games.
man.
Exactly.
Let's see. Game wise though, I played Tetris 99. It had an event for Endless Ocean.
Oh my goodness, it did.
Yeah. Good keeping up with your
That's crazy.
I played some
Oops.
Smash Bros with Lewis. I played some Switch Sports with Lewis. It's still
Who won?
me.
Oh
Which
wait,
game?
Switch
You're lying.
Sports. Sorry.
You hesitated. You're lying.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
which
hesitated.
game? Both. I won both.
Nah.
Game
You
Shark.
hesitated too long.
Game Shark. Actually,
You definitely choked
Uh,
and you definitely lied.
Oh wait, what? Oh, Lewis randomly. I thought we had more. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, no, go back. I bowled this game of bowling.
That's Photoshop.
Nice.
That's photoshopped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was that? 7 strikes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 strikes.
Nice.
Dude, me too in baseball.
Shut.
Boy. So yeah, that. And then I think on the last round of bowling we did, I got a strike on all 3 of frame 10.
Nice.
Strangely, you know how they have the gimmick rounds? Those didn't show up. I don't know if it's because we were playing 2-player, but those never showed up.
Maybe you wouldn't be able to do it. No, you can do the gimmicks.
I would imagine you can do
with 4.
Yeah, I don't
done
know
it with
why.
4.
I have no idea why we couldn't do. We never got a gimmick round. Obviously,
those
played Splatoon 3. Do what, Alex?
One of those nights of the program, I went over and they had switched sports, and we played the gimmick around. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there. Obviously, Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, I saw you playing. It showed up.
Then the game of the week.
Nice.
The game of the week's goated.
I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, but I will save that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
A couple minutes.
All right, who next?
Me, I'll round us out.
Yeah.
So
wait, everyone else is gone.
I thought I went first. Never mind,
bro. Okay.
You did go first. No wait.
You went first.
It's been that kind of week,
bro. Nobody remembers anything.
Oh, it's Monday
from 15 minutes ago.
This is why we write things down.
So I've been trying to 3D print a grip for my pocket, and do like a homemade cool project where I sand it down and I do like a felt lining so it doesn't scratch it from the plastic. And I got some sticky felt back, and I got some sticky foam back as well. So I'm gonna try to do like a foam gripped felt lined thingy. So this is prototype 1. The problem is that this file I have it's called the Beefy Grip, which is also a product you can buy. The guy gives the free STL so you can print it on a non-commercial license. So I can't sell these, but if you want to make your own, you can. So that's what this is, and it's very form-fitting. So it fits great at the size it is, which means there's no room for felt. Like, it's a perfect fit. And to be fair, this is pretty smooth when you print it at maximum detail, but I'd rather not have plastic on plastic. So this is a really tight fit. It sort of kind of works. It gets the pressure points that I want, but so I printed one at a 10% increased scale to this one. That looks a lot bigger on camera than it actually is.
It looks gigantic.
Yeah,
dude.
the problem is
that
so like I did the measurements on it, like some guesswork, and figured that I think 10% would have done it. And for the like thickness part, like this one and the I'm not even sure which. Basically, the problem is it's too wide now, and these little things on the front that hold it in didn't get extended long enough to reach it, so it's a little too big. So I'm gonna have to try it again. Luckily, I printed this one on like a draft. It's like low quality, so it prints faster. So I'm gonna keep doing that until I get the size right, and then I'm gonna print a final one back at the good quality and get the felt in there. So that's ongoing. Because of that, I've been playing a decent bit of my pocket this week. I've played more Metro Zero Mission. I've played a bunch of Harvest Moon, some Super Mario Advance 2, I think, whichever one Super Mario World is. Yeah, Super Mario Advance 2. A little bit of Kirby's Dream Land. I've played some Splashdown on PS2, some Guitar Hero, MX vs. ATV. Played some Deep Rock.
W.
And okay, a couple more things. So I've got when I was at Joann's, which is the first time I've ever gone on my own accord. I've been before, but never because I needed to go. That was a weird experience because I was looking for felt sheets. They had this Super Mario 3 Perler bead set on sale for like $14, and it makes 7 of these things. So this is a work in progress. These are the 2 that I've made. And Jewel put one on the board last night that I need to iron. It's a Goomba, but there's a dying small Mario character. There's a Lakitu. There's a Koopa Paratroopa. There's one of the little bomb guys. And then there's these 2 things. So yeah, I'm working on that, and I'm gonna get some magnetic tape because these 2 won't stay on this stupid CRT. So I'm gonna put magnetic tape on these, and they become fridge decorations.
Nice.
Most exciting thing for sure is this cable. Not really. I don't even know if I'm worth mentioning it, but it's something I needed for something else I'm about to show. It basically splits off video into 2. I got that.
Nice.
I got this game called Amplitude on PS2 that I've heard a lot of good things about. It's like a hidden gem. It's made by the guys that made Guitar Hero, but before they made Guitar Hero. It's a rhythm game where you have to like construct individual tracks of a song, so like drums, bass, guitar, vocals, synth, etc. And you have to hit like a streak of a certain amount of notes to construct that track, and then you hop to the next track and have to hit it again. So you're constantly changing what instrument you're playing, and after a while the track goes away, so you have to go back to it and hit more notes for it to stay alive. And every time you screw up, you lose a bit of energy, and if you screw up a certain amount of times, like you can't get a track going, then you lose. It's pretty weird, and the button choices are a little confusing to get used to at first, but it's super fun. They've got a bunch of noticeable music on here, and the gameplay itself is pretty good. I'm expecting to have a lot of fun with this. Now, the actual big thing. I was literally texting the guy that I bought this from during the show last week. It is this. This is a complete inbox copy of Time Crisis 3 that is the dual gun con bundle, which is the light guns they made for PS2, which is like some of the last light guns that were really commercially popular. This is the super rare bundle because it's the dual gun bundle. They did release the game standalone and with a single gun, but it's pretty fascinating. It plugs into the USB port and into the composite video signal to get the sync. It's pretty complicated, but if you know anything about CRTs, you know why that makes sense. It's a full complete thing. It's in great condition. The only real complaint is this like sticker on the front that I tried to get off, but I don't want to rip any more off for fear of damaging the art. But yeah, it's got the whole thing in there. The game's up top, and I'll pull a gun out.
So that's why you got the adapter?
Yeah, because I want to use S-Video on my CRT because S-Video looks better than composite, but this only uses composite, so I needed the breakout to still access it. And
gotcha.
yeah,
is it like the duck hunt gun, kind of?
Yeah, but it's got 2 connectors instead of 1. It's a little more sophisticated than that one, because the NES one is like a very rudimentary way to make it work because it was 1985 and this is like 2001.
What game is this?
Time Crisis. If I know you guys have played this
in
an arcade.
I played that at an arcade. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an arcade. It's a direct port of that arcade game. It's the same quality basically. It's got the same function and everything. There's like the hide and go out to shoot buttons and multiple guns and stuff. The controls are obviously different because you're at home with a single little plastic thing instead of like a full huge setup, but it's the same game and it plays the exact same and it's super fun and I'm excited to try some more light gun games.
Let's go.
That's cool.
It's because of that sync signal thing, it can actually track your aim. So it's like not just when you pull the trigger, but it knows where your gun is pointing at all times. Like the NES light gun only knows where you're pointing when you shoot, but this one can know where you're pointing at all times, so it's pretty cool.
There's things now that can't do that. Universal.
See, that's why you put the NES gun right against the screen and just fire. It works.
Cheater.
At least on the old CRTs. My fault.
Yeah, it does suck that I was hoping because of the composite thing that I would be able to get that signal and still pipe it through my FrameMeister, but that's not how that works. I have to play it on the CRT. But it's really cool. I've had a ton of fun with it. Time Crisis is a great series. I've already played some other games, and basically everybody's played it in an arcade at some point in their life. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun with that. I hope to interact with that guy more in the future. He's a collector that's like old and doesn't play video games much, so he's trying to get rid of them. And
Ooh.
but he has the
Is it
Game Eye
like-
app that I use and rates things and like he does the whole shebang. So I know he's pretty legit. When we were talking, he was able to send me screenshots of like his collection data.
Oh, that's cool.
So is he on like eBay or what?
No, he's around me. He's outside of town.
Oh, huge. Okay.
The day after we recorded last week, I drove out there and picked it up from him. And yeah, I've had a lot of fun with it. So that's my big thing.
Nice.
All right. Moving on to the game of the week download station. We played the first case of the original Ace Attorney game. Obviously, this is a single player, and then we come together to talk about it sort of week. So with that, what do we got?
So I played a little after the first case. I'm gonna need a reminder from y'all. And I played a couple of the other cases. Kind of mid. It's okay. I'm playing. It was goated, bro. I really like Ace Attorney.
I think you're lying. I think you're genuine in your first statement.
It's too much reading for Cooper's
No, dude.
Phoenix head.
The jokes are like on point. It reminds me of like Paper Mario, where the jokes don't age. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they're just.
They show their age a little just because it's
Some of them,
set in the early 2000s.
But there are a lot that like stay on point though.
Like as long as you're not like, well, why aren't they referencing Twitter or something? It's fine. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's at least it's not like Gex where they're like referencing celebrities and stuff.
Yeah,
it's nothing is so specifically time dated.
I don't know. I think give me a second.
This
is from someone who's played
all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
I need his name though, so I'm having
to look
trouble. Yeah, I'm trying to find his name. I know what case he's in though, so I'll do that.
What was the first case again?
So the first turnabout, it's the one where Larry gets accused of killing his girlfriend.
Oh, Harry Butts.
Larry Butts.
Harry Butts.
If something stinks, it's probably the butts.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to speak about this case specifically, but because I mean, I've already played through. Dude, I need to finish that last case. Oh my god, I'm in the courthouse. I need to finish that. That's unrelated.
The Rise of Phoenix or Rise from the Ashes.
I think so. I can't remember what the name of it's called, but it's the one where Edgeworth's being accused. I'll stop there.
Oh, that is.
Dude, I'm on that one.
That's the last one in the original game.
Yeah.
Yeah, GBA version of the game.
Okay, so we all played basically to the end of the game.
I mean, I already had.
Yeah.
But you're playing again.
I love that everybody or not everybody, but Gumshoe, the fact that he just calls Phoenix every time he sees him, he calls him Larry. Pretty good.
Harry Butts.
I need case. Anyways, so the character I'm thinking of is Manuel. He's the guy that speaks with the old timey gamer speak and Turnabout Samurai.
Yeah, that guy
goes like Leet Haxor. It's great, but it's definitely age.
Yeah, that is age.
Yeah, but not.
Yeah, but that's a specific case. It's not like the identity of the game.
Yeah,
it's also like.
It's kind of what you expect.
That's terrible. Because that lasted until what? At least 2014.
In the 2010s, yeah.
The grandson.
It's not like it aged terribly, you know.
Yeah.
Like grandson Turnabout Goodbyes.
Yeah, grandson Turnabout Goodbyes. I completed Turnabout Goodbyes last night. I'm now on the Phoenix case.
Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start working on that. I'm on
Rise from the Ashes is the second longest case in the series.
Dang, what's the first longest?
6-5. Turnabout Revolution.
We looked this up on the way to dinner.
I figured it was 6-5 because
it's just a long game.
It's two cases basically in one number.
You know what game
So
needs
it
to
makes
come?
it really long.
Well,
Oh,
so
yeah.
is
No, you're
Y'all know-
solving two things. You do basically two cases in 6.5.
Gotcha. Y'all know what game needs to come to the Switch though?
most
Oh
of them.
God.
Oh, a lot of them. But well, like I've been saying, Kirby Air Ride for sure with the Z button. But
Oh,
no. Actually, though, we need Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, like the 3DS game.
so you're gonna say the Miles Edgeworth games that have never left the DS, and one of them's never left
There's a
Japan.
what?
There's two.
Dude, he's so goated.
You play as Miles, Detective Gumshoe follows you around, and you get Kay Faraday.
Oh, that's fire. Okay. We need a lot of games.
It
Nintendo
is the
Switch has
only
games.
three. It is
The-
the only three games in the series
We got to change it. The Switch has
that
some
have not been
games.
brought over to.
Wait, there's still some in Japan, right?
No, we've got all the rest. Everything
Oh,
else is on the
huge.
Switch. Only the
Oh.
Phoenix X Professor Layton and the two Edgeworth investigation games have not been brought over
So
to
those are still,
anything.
but they're in America technically.
I mean, technically, the first
Okay.
Miles Edgeworth you can play on a phone. I don't care. I'm not counting that.
No.
Is it? They didn't really they did a lot of work on bringing over the trilogy to the DS. They didn't do much work on bringing it over to the phone. I've seen what they kind of upscaled, and they didn't really upscale anything.
Amazing.
But anyway, to the game itself,
Especially the first case.
I don't know, man. I feel like we probably already talked about this game at length, but maybe not. I mean, like the game overall, like the first case is one thing. It's kind of hard to narrow it down to that because all this stuff kind of
Yeah.
carries over. through
No,
the
that's very
game.
true.
definitely.
But
The-
like the characters,
Ace Attorney.
yeah, like every character has so much about them, and like they all have a very specific character. Really, like they're well defined and like sometimes a bit prototypical, but you kind of need a little bit of that. The music's good, and I mean,
Dude.
I know it's a good game because visual novels are not for me, dog. Reading sucks.
No.
But this game's good enough to make me want to do it anyway.
Literally, like,
First
sorry.
case is a good introductory case because it's only
10
15
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, it's really short.
I mean, you don't get to do any of the
also-
investigation aspect.
Dude.
It was
But
the last case
Yeah.
they made, or one of the last cases they made for that first game.
because they went, oh, we should probably teach people how to play the game, huh?
Well, they knew they needed to choose something. Like they had Larry as a different character and went, we need to make it why you would root for Phoenix and this guy, so they made Larry his best friend. There's a lot of big changes they did with that first. Figure out what they wanted to do.
Now, I think like that first case definitely draws you in. And then the start of the second case, spoilers. Do we need to do spoilers for a 20-ish-year-old game?
Well, I haven't gotten to
Yes.
the third case.
Who doesn't?
The second
People
case.
don't
the
know,
second case.
Cameron.
Yeah. Listeners, pause this real quick. Go
No, don't
play
pause
it.
this.
Actually,
Don't
just
pause it.
rewind it.
Keep-
Just rewind it when you come back.
Keep playing.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
Yeah,
I guess.
the second, like as soon as you get into the second case, it really starts the ball rolling. It's just
It's
so
a great game, and you should play it.
Definitely.
Exactly.
3 out of 10.
What?
No, honestly, I think it's in my top 10 games all time.
That's a bold claim.
It's a bold claim, but
Because
like,
Cooper's
in my
only
personal
played 10
opinion.
games.
In my personal opinion,
I
yeah.
definitely would have Ace Attorney on my top 20 video game characters list. I think.
Oh yeah, like Most iconic though, or
That's a list we all got to start working on, and we got to define a few
wait,
rules.
are
But
we
we'll
doing?
do that
Are we
off the
doing?
podcast.
We'll talk about it later. Yeah. But no, dude, it's so good, and it's on sale right now on Steam, and I think on Switch too, and probably PlayStation. If I had to guess, if it's on sale on everywhere else, so get it.
We looked the other day,
Did you? Really?
And it wasn't on sale, but on the Switch
Oh,
because
why
Alex
not?
didn't want to have to sign into his account.
I
And
told
then,
Cameron to buy it, and Cameron was like, "No."
I'm
Bruh.
cheap.
Me too. Sometimes I say that, but
Also it's Ace Attorney. It's going to go on sale.
I say that,
So,
but
why?
yeah,
No.
exactly. Like at some point it'll roll back.
Yes, it will. It's
Yeah,
Ace
it does.
Attorney.
It does go back on sale a while, like every so often.
Like I might as well wait for a sale,
Like I
so
say,
that
I'm
I can
cheap.
buy more of them.
Factual. Like I say, I'm cheap, but like I also brought Russell Flatts, Life is a Highway on Rocket League a while back.
Wait, what did you say? What did you? Wait. Say that again.
I bought Russell Flatts, Life is a Highway on
Russell
Rocket League.
Flats.
Right?
I just wanted to make sure I heard that right the first time.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
It's Rascal Flats.
I was gonna say, wait.
Russell Flats.
Somebody like that.
Cooper is one of your favorite movies ever.
I know.
Yeah, Russell Farts. Life is an interstate. Something.
By the way, Ace
Something like
Attorney
that.
is not on sale.
Look, I don't know the artist. I know the music. Wait, what?
Life
What
is a
else? Sorry.
hemoglobin.
Ace Attorney is not on sale.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It was like a few days ago.
It was, and wait for the Steam Summer Sale in what, a month?
Month or two, yeah.
June.
It's
Yeah.
June or July, whenever they do it.
Yeah, like mid-June, I think, or somewhere there. But yeah,
Phoenix
definitely wait.
Should have gotten into Smash Ultimate.
Dude, that would have been so fun. I've seen him like
Ace
in like
Attorney Smash. That'd be so
he's
cool.
in like Marvel versus Capcom or something like that.
These are Marvel's versus Capcom 3. Yeah.
So
Wait, am I wrong, or wasn't he a Mii Fighter
He's in
costume?
Project Cross Zone 2. He is not a Mii Fighter costume.
I think people just made custom with like there's a suit that looks a lot like his, and
Yes.
people like made their own, but there isn't him, unfortunately. But hey, we got Fallout Boy or whatever.
I'm just gonna move
What's
right
his
past
name? Okay.
that.
Who? Oh, Vault Boy. That guy.
Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy. Just one of the artists.
All right. Well. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to say anything. I don't know. Ace Attorney is Ace Attorney. Play Ace Attorney if you haven't. There's a reason that he's an iconic character. It's good.
Definitely.
And there's a reason we're all praising the game.
If you don't,
all playing through it.
100%. If you don't own it or if you've never played it, I definitely recommend like picking it up. However, because it's 20 years old, I wouldn't pick it up at full price. It's really good, but I don't know if it's.
I mean, $30 for the trilogy is a pretty good deal. Not gonna lie.
That is true.
So,
Yeah.
$10 a game.
But it goes on sale every so often, so that's why.
Trilogy's 30. Great Ace Attorney, which are 2 3DS games, are 40. And Apologist, which is 50, which is 2 3DS games and 1 DS.
I know it's kind of unfair to say.
That are all long.
Yeah. I know it's kind of unfair to say, but if it was released today, I would say it's worth the full price. It's just because it's kind of old. Is all.
Or like, it definitely kind of shows its age compared to the other ones.
True.
With the smoothed over sprite work from the original versions of the game.
Yeah. I have. I've been looking at a GBA flash cart recently. That would be fun to maybe get one. Oh, I guess they didn't localize them. I could ROM patch them though. I do have a DS flash cart that does work. I discovered that I had it from a lot forever ago, so maybe I should load one up on there and see what it looks like OG style. I've already paid for the games. Don't sue me. So yeah. Cool. Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Seal of approval. AMG seal of approval. On to the tidbits.
10 out of
So we talked about this earlier. I think Alex said he played it. Animal Well, Donkey's first produced game. It's got really good reviews right now. People like it a lot. Um, let's see what does it have a Metacritic? It does. For the PC reviews, Metascore 91, user score 8.2. That's pretty good. PS5 Metascore 85, Nintendo Switch Metascore 89. So around there, the high 80s, low 90s on the critics reviews and low 80s for user reviews. That's pretty good.
They're reviewed really well.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm reading one reviewer. They gave it a 6 because it's $25. Rating solely because it's only 7 hours and is nowhere near the leagues of Hollow Knight, Cult of the Land, Dave the Diver, etc., which are other games in that same price range. But it seems like the game itself. You all are essentially virgin sex workers giving this game a 10 out of 10. Okay. Listen to this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, get a load of this society. But yeah, I mean it's reviewing pretty well. I'm glad to see that this game's doing well. I wanted to see them be successful with this producer studio. So Hatsune Miku Fitness Boxing is coming to the West.
Let's go.
Of course. After
It
I
might be digitally only though.
I mean,
no,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why, man?
Because as much as we joke about it, there's not that many people that are obsessed with Hatsune Miku enough to warrant a physical release. Because everybody that does care over here that much already imported it.
Very true.
True. Weirdos.
Vampire Survivors Contra DLC is released. Yeah, you're one to talk.
I know.
Alex, you said you also played that?
I did not.
Oh, you haven't played it, but you got it. Okay.
Contra. Yeah.
It's on sale for what? They're 10% off that they do when it launches. I don't know. It doesn't make a difference. I like the game, and I will keep supporting what they do.
And the DLC is only like a couple bucks, right?
Yes.
For a game that was only a couple bucks.
Look, there's no vampires in the game, and that is why they went with Contra instead of Castlevania.
True. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition is coming to the Switch. There is a physical set you can get that's $60 that includes the game, a set of 5 pins in a little container, a replica NES cartridge that can't be played, and a set of 13 different art cards of the box arts of the games that are, or at least some of the games that are in this game. The game itself is $30.
So fast.
Yeah, everybody was saying like to buy it fast, but it's stayed up on Best Buy for quite some time. Actually, let me see if it.
It is sold out. I have looked.
Okay.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like that day that it came out, I looked at Best Buy and it was already sold out.
Dang.
Well,
it's I can literally click the pre-order button on Best Buy's website right now. You might want to check on that, bud.
I was just gonna play my copy anyways.
True.
What if I want it?
Well, then the button is available.
Dude, I do kind of want to get it just because it's kind of because I can like start a collection of the glass ones because it's glass, right? The NES cartridge.
Like gold.
No, it says out of stock.
Because y'all remember the FE1 with the glass one?
Yeah, it's down in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Switch.
I was gonna say that link. That should work.
Yeah, it did say out of stock. Like when I originally clicked it, and then the site updated.
Dude, I can pick it up right now. Oh wait, no, on release date. Never mind. I lied.
So yeah, that's happening. It's basically just think NES remix, but not the gameplay.
Ooh.
Like the concept, but the gameplay is closer to like what the Nintendo World Championships were, like a compilation of that.
Which is kind of fun.
Oh, dude, I can speedrun Super Mario Bros. 1 like I did. It's like
I
it's
don't
like
even know
how
if they're gonna ask you to do that in that game.
Did you guys
oh
watch the trailer for it?
no, I'll be honest.
Why do you bring it up?
They had the original champion coming from the 90s, and then they had a bunch of the ones from the 2010 competitions.
That's cool.
There's a speedrun mode, and you can see like your like ghost trial essentially.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
speedrunning is probably gonna be a part of like some of the challenges. I don't know if they're
that's
gonna do Mario
cool.
Brothers 1, but they'll definitely do.
Nah, I see
I mean, they
Kirby
might
though, and
though.
that's goated. True.
Um,
There's a party mode. Okay, this game is peak. We're
I mean,
playing.
they've got personal bests and champions best with the timer for Super Mario 1.
We're playing
is
it
it
day
one
one,
dash one,
guys.
or is it just
It's
like?
1-2
Well, at
on
least
this
it's not one
picture.
dash one.
Is this is
But
is
like
this
the time tells me it will be how long
hmm.
it took you to beat the level compared to the.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've
so
got.
you're gonna compete against the ghosts of the champions,
Yes,
essentially.
I would
Oh, that'd be
think so.
Interesting.
crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting. There's a picture on Best Buy site that shows like the speedrun mode. Select a challenge. Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong. You get ranked on how long it takes you to beat the levels.
Oh, so like how? Oh no, I see. Like how quick it get you take to get a mushroom. How quick you take to get all the coins in a room. I think that's how I'm looking at it.
Oh, that might be it.
Interesting.
How quick you get the Master Sword in the original Zelda. I think. I can't tell you, but I'm assuming.
Well, if
It's
it's
kind of
getting the white sword, it's a pain.
It looks like the brown one.
It is the brown one in this picture, but
So
it's
I'm
How
guessing you
still.
burned burn the bush or whatever. Or no, it's already open. I don't know. I didn't play. I played for a little while, and then I couldn't find where to go with the bomb, and I gave up.
Party mode. Hammer Bro KO.
Party mode sounds fire, bro. We gotta play.
I just hope you can do it online,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because otherwise, wait, what is the release date? It's
July
after.
18th.
July 18th.
Fuck,
7/18.
it's right after we come home.
Literally right after the wedding. Yeah. Dang it, man.
I'd much rather be doing that than have to go to the wedding. I didn't say that.
Duck Game and Small Radio's Big Televisions devs confirmed that Warner Brothers has changed its mind about delisting games and is turning over ownership to the developers. For now, it's unclear if this is going to be all Adult Swim games or just the more notable ones like Duck Game.
Yeah.
So
Cause
that's good.
yeah, no, that's goaded.
Like Samurai Jack's definitely not getting turned
Wait.
But it is funny that like some of these games
Yeah.
are going to come back and they're actually going to stay up, but a bunch of people panic bought everything anyway. It's all a psyop.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
got
there's
scammed.
there's a chance, Cooper, that it's not all the games though.
That's true. I did see that. Because his what does he own? Like Duck Corp or something like that, or
Yeah,
Ducktron.
he's Duck Game,
Yeah.
and the other
No.
dev from
Oh, sorry.
Small Radio's Big Television
Yeah. Because like
also confirmed they're getting their game. But
because Duck Games creator, whatever his company's called, I think it's involved with Ducks or something, or Corptron or something. It's something like that. It's cool. He said that it's transferred over. Like he made a whole like post about it. And he mentioned he wasn't sure about everybody else. He only knew himself, and he's like, I love the old Adult Swim Games team. I couldn't tell you about these guys, and Warner Brothers kind of sucks. Or Warner
Shocker.
Brothers Studios, yeah.
The original Shin
But
Megami Tensei 5 will be unavailable for purchase on the eShop on June 13th. This includes its DLC, however, owning it will still allow
why
you to download it, and this is because Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance releases the following day.
is it like a remaster?
It is a full, complete edition with a bunch of new content.
Oh.
But we don't know if all the DLC from the first is going to be
And
And
in
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Nintendo's profit during the Switch era surpassed the combined profit from 1981 to 2016. I think that's a cool stat, but I have a couple questions. One, does that factor inflation? Because that seems like BS.
Probably not.
Yeah, okay, so this is BS. But it's a cool statement. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, but it's cool, I guess. I mean,
I
they've
didn't write it. Well, we should probably look it up before we start saying, oh. Hold on. Adjusted for inflation, I had the same thought. Then I looked up inflation rates for Japan, and they are low. Is 40% compared to the 240% in the U.S. So even if those numbers are not adjusted, it probably doesn't make that much as an impact as it would over here.
Oh, so it's because Japanese inflation isn't that bad.
Yeah.
That's explainable. Okay, that's interesting.
It is not adjusted for inflation. He did do a version where he adjusted for inflation, and it's still true.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, it
Hold on, we
makes
got a
sense.
chart.
Like, Nintendo isn't, this is a good example, I guess, because it's Nintendo specifically, but like, we had the COVID boom, and now everybody likes video games. When prior to that, they didn't, and like, especially back like before 2000, it was like they're gonna rot your brain and all that sort of stuff. Like, they just didn't sell as well. It wasn't as big of a thing.
It's weird for video games to be more mainstream, but it's why we're seeing so many companies be like, but I need to put ads. So I kind of blame COVID if I start getting ads in video games.
Fair.
And also Nintendo's best market has always been handheld things. So now that they've fully shifted to where their home console is a handheld, they're gonna, like they're doing they're basically doing the best they've ever done. So it makes sense. They're gonna get more profit because they're playing to their strength, and also so many people play video games now. So many people play video games.
True.
And also people, I mean, then you've got idiots like me that have 4 of them. So.
And what of them?
Switches.
Oh, sorry.
And everything else. So
I don't know what I heard.
Also, Nintendo doesn't do nearly as much free stuff anymore. They basically never do.
No.
So
they don't even
cut
do
that bottom
selects
line
anymore.
Dude, I know it's only $5, but it's kind of like principle of the matter. Because like Club Nintendo, I don't remember having to pay for shipping compared to my Nintendo.
Because I don't think you did.
Yeah, and also the Club Nintendo stuff was way cooler.
Factual, man. The fact that we never got those trophies makes me mad, though. I think like Europe or somebody got them.
Yeah.
The Mario Kart ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely a scam.
Literally.
Nintendo Switch sales reached 141.32 million units worldwide. Software reaches 1.235 billion. Mario
That's
Kart 8
deluxe.
Deluxe is the only one to have sold over 1 million copies since the last quarter.
Is that because of the?
Well, it's only been a quarter, and that quarter was
Is that because of the
Christmas
bundle packs? With the
I mean,
Switch
no,
and
this
Mario
is since
Kart?
last quarter, so this does not include that.
Oh,
this is post Christmas.
that's
so
impressive then. Kind of.
So
That's what it is.
yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just under 62 million units sold. That is nuts, dude.
And that's just deluxe.
That's just under a
Together?
50% attachment rate, which is just like so unheard of.
Dude, who does it
I
own
need
Mario
it.
Kart? Like at this point.
Apparently, a lot of
If
people. But
Yeah.
I mean, to
if
be
like
fair, if people, people like Grant, because Grant, you had 5 Switches at one point, right?
Yeah, I sold my Animal Crossing one.
So Grant had 5. I've had 3. Like
someone said they should.
I only have the one copy of Mario Kart, despite owning multiple Switches.
Wait, I want to see y'all's reaction to this.
Wait,
Someone
what's up,
said they should
Alex?
port Mario Kart 8 again to the new Switch.
Please don't.
Stop.
Dude, it has been out for like 9 years, bro.
Dude,
I'm
this is
so
10. This year's 10.
old. I'm so old. I need a new Mario Kart, please. Not 8 again.
You're funny.
Hey, I've seen this one before.
What do you mean? You've seen this one as new?
We'll
like-
celebrate. Here, I'll write it down. We'll celebrate its 10th anniversary this month later
Okay,
on the
bet.
podcast.
Dude, like it was
Or-
cool when we got the new battle modes like half a decade ago. But
Dude,
bro,
look, hear me out. If we do not get
Cooper,
Mario
what's
Kart 9 or Mario Kart, whatever they want to call it, depending on how they count tour and circuit.
Tour's counted. Oh,
Is
circuit.
is live circuit counted? Whatever. I don't care.
Good question.
I don't care. I don't care how they count it. If we do not get a new Mario Kart and when Switch successor is announced, I'm going to lose my mind.
Watch out,
We
guys.
cannot keep playing this game, dude.
Welcome.
I need new
Cooper-
Welcome.
Cooper
Feel
is
that
only.
anger. Let that anger boil
Cooper's
through you.
only
What's up?
20, so half of his life has been one Mario Kart.
That's
Oh my
wild.
god, yeah. I actually lied on the 1 million thing. Super Mario Brothers Wonder did sell 1.48 million since the last quarter, and technically Mario vs. Donkey Kong and Princess Peach Showtime did as well, but they were new.
Is that January? Is that what it's counted? How do quarters work?
January to March.
Wow. And 1 million?
Like I said, post Christmas.
Oh, and they got the eShop cards for Christmas.
Or they just got a new console.
Oh.
I played the game I got with it. Now what? Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 again.
Couple other notable ones, I guess. Tears of the Kingdom's up 330,000. Breath of the Wild's up 240,000. New Horizons 570,000. Nintendo Switch Sports 630,000. Mario Party Superstars 580,000.
People are running out of games if they're playing Switch Sports.
Kirby in the Forgotten Land plus 560,000, but that includes 2 quarters. So yeah, they're chucking along and just floating it, cruising until Switch 2 comes out. Let's see. There is Nintendo Switch no longer has X integration, formerly known as Twitter.
Well, not yet, but soon.
Dude, what am I gonna do?
Well, yeah.
This place is cooked.
What am I gonna do for the competition weeks, man? How am I gonna get the photos now?
It's called a phone.
Send it to your phone, yeah.
I think Grant just
take out your SD card.
Now that's wild.
connect
But-
it to your computer.
Now that's an r/tomorrow
using-
post for sure. I've been on that subreddit way too much, dude. That is so funny. The amount of edits I've seen of that Furukawa tweet have been so funny. I think I posted a bunch of them.
I like Nintendo's post, dude. This place is cooked.
No Nintendo Switch successor. This is Furukawa, president of Nintendo. We will make a Nintendo Switch.
Singular.
Someone just edited out everything but the word Nintendo. This is Furukawa, president of Nintendo. I just hit a dog going 70 miles an hour on my sedan. Such a shitty 3 a.m. right now. It ran right up on the highway. I hate this fiscal year so much.
Pain.
Oh, that's so good. Let's see. Steam is automatically refunding pre-orders of Ghost of Tsushima in countries where PSN is not available. Steam continues to be a beacon. Also, Sony continues to suck. Square Enix announces new medium-term business plan. Quote, Square Enix reboots and awakens 3 years of foundation laying for long-term growth. So
we were joking about that though last night on the Sony thing, where like if Deep Rock Galactic ever got bought out by Sony.
Oh yeah, we said that last night. I can't wait for this perfect game with a great community to be absolutely ruined when it gets bought by a large corporation.
Yeah.
Square Enix confirms US and EU layoffs as a part of restructuring. Cool, great. I'm loving that this trend is still going on.
Why are we firing so many people, man?
Because infinite growth, Cooper.
Yeah, because now all of a sudden everybody needs 10 years of experience in AI. It's the college thing all over again.
Man.
And also, yeah, money go up, number go up.
If you fire everybody in one quarter from every division,
yeah,
the
numbers,
the number will skyrocket.
The numbers do go up if you do that. That is true.
It will immediately plummet in the next quarter, but for that one quarter,
I mean,
it will be skyrocketing.
I think it seems like David Zaslav or whatever, Warner Brothers guy. I mean, that's what he's doing, like tax write-offs, so getting rid of every show and game.
Capcom is making more money than ever before, and it's forecast even better to come. Cool, but didn't Capcom have layoffs too?
Probably. Big company. Not surprised.
Insomniac Games. This year we can celebrate Insomniac 30. Whether you've been with us since the beginning or joined along the way, thank you for being a part of our 30-year legacy. Yay, Insomniac. They also had layoffs.
They're a good company, right?
Yeah,
Wait, they had layoffs?
I don't know. Everybody had layoffs, dude.
Dang.
I think Insomniac was kind of forced to, weren't they?
I wouldn't be surprised if Sony was doing string pulling.
That sounds about right.
Warner Brothers blames Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League for their quarterly miss. It cost them $200 million in revenue.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you put out the game that everyone told you not to.
Literally. That's what everybody was saying, though. It's like, that's why they were taking out all the Adult Swim. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know how that gets numbers to go up, but it does somehow.
Yeah.
Is that can you do that as a tax write-off? Is that how that works?
You can do anything as a tax write-off if you have the money.
Oh, I don't have the money.
Yeah.
None of us do, my dude. That's the problem.
And also, the Joy-Con lawsuit that has been going on for 5 years is done. The plaintiffs and Nintendo agreed to dismiss the case.
Wait.
They said, "Oh, you announced a new one. Fine."
So the drift doesn't exist technically.
No, the drift definitely exists,
but it doesn't by lawsuit.
No, that's not what this means.
Oh, money for it.
Nintendo didn't win the case; they dismissed the case. They just said, "Screw it." We don't want to fight.
Oh man,
But
what kind of Phoenix Wright game is this, man?
One that's funneled. It's got so much money involved in it. There's so much money.
Laundered?
Potentially.
Dude.
Dry cleaned. The old but still interesting tidbit of the week. Phoenix Wright's childhood backstory is loosely based on series creator Shu Takumi's past. As a child, Takumi found a piggy bank in the school courtyard and was accused of stealing the contents. Left undefended, he was forced to apologize. The unfairness of the event stuck with Takumi, who refused the event as a basis for why the Phoenix... Oh, he reused the event, as a basis for why Phoenix has such strong convictions regarding the defense of the innocent.
Oh. That's my goat right there.
Yeah, I understand. I remember one time when it was like, I think it was second grade, I had a little toy plane that was like no bigger than the size of like a quarter that I got from an arcade that previous weekend, and I was playing with it in class, and I got in trouble for playing it with class, and that's fair, being a stupid kid. And anyway, we had recess, and I lost it, and then we came back, and I found some other kid that had it, and he was trying to BS and lie to me that it was his, blah, 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 all this other stuff. And it felt really... I didn't have to have a bad situation like that. Luckily, all my homies defended me, and then the teacher was like, well, I did catch Grant playing with this in the middle of class like 2 hours ago, so I'm going to guess you're full of shit. And I was like, hey, I told you I was a bad kid. All right, on to the rumors. College Football 25's cover has leaked on the PlayStation Store, and look, no. Look, I'm not going to be mad that Auburn's relegated to a flag, because as of late, Auburn sucks. Auburn has had a 17-game losing streak against any team that has finished with a winning record in the SEC. So I'm not going to rant about that. I think we deserve that. What I am going to rant about is that Travis Hunter gets to be on here, and yeah, like, he personally is really good, but Colorado sucks. They went like 3-9 or something last year after their hot start. They blew game after game. Why does he get to be up there, bro? I don't know.
Dan doesn't want Colorado right on the board for being bad.
I don't know much about football. Did they get
So, I can't remember his first name. Ewers, I think it's Quentin, maybe. He's quarterback for Texas. I can't remember his name either. The Edwards guy, the Michigan guy, I think he's a running back, and he's really good. And Michigan won the national championship last year, so obviously they get to be the head and center part. Not going to fight that.
I was going to say, that's the middle guy, right?
Yeah. Let's see, Milroe, who's in between them further up, he's the Bama QB. That checks out. Carson Beck is like mirrored of him. He's the Georgia QB. It also checks out. And then that other guy with the name Quinshon Judkins, that's an Ohio State player. I can't remember what position he plays, but he's also really good in the news a lot. So Travis Hunter, I'm like, yeah, he's got a lot of like gloat and ego, but like Colorado sucks, dude. Hopefully they do better this year and make that look nicer. But they got I see Washington, Tennessee, Notre Dame, USC, Boise State, Florida, Clemson, Oregon, Nebraska, Auburn's in the flagway in the back, Kent State, Iowa. I guess, dude, that's bad. We're in the back with Iowa, bro. That's bad. Yikes.
No, we can't. We can't do that, dude.
Didn't we beat Alabama?
Good. No, we almost did.
Oh, okay.
Until that Mr. Milroe right in this photo ruined that on the final play.
Hey, 2012 for real.
What?
One second.
Cooper.
That's 2013. Don't say 2012. That was when we went 3-9. Don't talk about 2012. Wrong year. We don't talk about that.
Also, more importantly, we're really glad they didn't base it on 2012. Not that last year was that much better.
I mean,
Nah.
outside of Colorado being there, 2012 wouldn't look all that different, I don't think. I guess maybe Georgia wouldn't have that spot right there, the QB, but Georgia was still pretty good though, if I recall correctly. Um,
Georgia is pretty good.
so yeah, I like the cover overall. I think it's a cool concept and layout.
I will say, yeah, I like them all like going out onto the field and stuff. It is really
Yeah.
whoever made
We're
it did
way
a
in the
good job.
back.
I mean,
We're on the field already.
Honestly, where we deserve to
True.
be. I'm not going to complain about that. We're
Yeah.
trash. So put us with
But then-
Iowa.
If the
If we-
series is popular and if we can
Then-
get a dub, then
that's what I'm
we'll
saying.
move closer to the.
Yeah,
we
if
can
we
get a
can have a
good
season
year-
over 50%, that'd be great.
Yeah,
we're gonna have 1 year and about 7 years where we're the one that gets to be in the very back of it and actually have a person on.
Where is
Yeah.
Alabama on the cover?
Milrow, the guy in between the Texas and Michigan player, that's the QB for Alabama.
Okay.
Um,
That's why I figured I'd ask you. You would recommend.
Oh, I was pointing to a red guy on the side, but actually, now that he's in that might be Oklahoma. I don't know.
It's hard to
I mean,
tell
it goes
from the
all the
back.
way back. There's so many, and I see BYU. I see a BYU helmet even.
who?
It's hard to tell from the back.
San Jose State helmet.
I found it.
Arkansas helmet. Michigan State.
Oh, dude, yeah, I see a green helmet. I see a blue helmet.
No,
You're not being helpful.
Louisville.
Oh, wait, is that Tennessee on the far right, the orange and white?
Yeah.
Or am I- Okay,
Yeah, you got one.
that's all I know.
I'm pretty sure I'm looking at a Louisiana Tech helmet right now. That's throwing me off. Louisiana Tech.
They're more visible than we are.
I mean, arguably they're barely visible. It's off on the side. It's about the same.
Yeah.
Our big problem is all the smoke. Like the flags are pretty visible compared to some of the players. It's
Yeah,
just
but
we've
all
got a lot
the
of
smoke and
Yeah.
fireworks.
on ours.
Yeah.
But I could tell from just looking at the image when I saw it, I caught Auburn immediately.
I didn't. I
Is
looked
that-
at it and I was like, "Oh, cool. Auburn's not on it."
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting. Honestly, I'm thankful that we have a flag here at all. That's
Wait, is that an Auburn player on the right? Like, just like
It's
the
an Auburn
number?
player carrying
no,
the
that's
flag.
yellow.
should not
Whatever that
be.
is.
That's yellow?
definitely- Yeah, I don't. It's
I'm-
blue and yellow, so I don't know who that would be.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they made it so that if not every team, just about every team is visible.
Should be wrapped, yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not every team, because there's no
No.
way to fit that. But all the teams, like I'm able to name these teams because these are all the big teams. Like I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm sure like Georgia Tech, I could name that one. I'm sure like Kennesaw State or something is in this game, but they're definitely Kennesaw State's not going to be on the cover at all. You just can't fit that many in there.
Fair enough.
I'm so ready to, dude. I know this game's gonna be bad when it comes out because that's every sports game, but I really
And it's
want it.
EA, yeah.
I really can't wait for this game to be good and or on sale so I can buy it and take a D3 private Christian school to the national championship when I'm playing in Tuscaloosa for the playoffs.
Excellent.
Dude, we just need to lock in this season, and
Well, we keep saying that.
yeah,
as
you know
if
what?
we're
I'm
going-
gonna call Mr. Freeze and tell him I got a guy that knows exactly what we need to do.
Well, you see, this is why Grant's actually going to get college football. When Auburn starts sucking, he's going to buy it just so he can run.
Just so I can do the meme that's like blowing off some steam right now. Auburn versus Alabama, 292-3. And like heavily breathing into the mic as I throw my 18th touchdown pass of the game.
No, I did not turn the AI to dummy mode. What are you implying?
Anyway, so yeah, that's cool. The Legend of Zelda Great Deku Tree Lego set is going to be $300. Apparently coming on September 1st. We'll see more about there.
the Death Star was only like. Oh wait, no, that's right.
Expensive.
Right? Yeah.
Supposedly, I don't know if we have it on the sheet. That's the wrong sheet. Supposedly, wait, damn, how much we got? Okay, so supposedly, it's supposed to switch between Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time.
Well, no, you can switch it.
No, like yeah, but you're supposed to be able to.
That's cool. At least there's something. Let's see. Papagino's hints at a new adventure game starring Zelda as the main playable character. The capital letters in his post spell out, quote, "This is a hint." Zelda CDI remake. Let's go. Let's see. From Eurogamer, Microsoft's Perfect Dark reboot is reportedly in a, quote, "very rough state and a big protracted mess." Great.
Wow. Is anybody surprised that Microsoft can't do anything right?
Yeah, Microsoft's going to screw up another loved IP? Wow. I've never heard of that before.
Images of Banjo-Kazooie flash by.
Nate the Hate says to expect Perfect Dark to be shown next month, claims rough development rumors may be outdated. So take it with a grain of salt, as you should everything in this section because it's rumors. Bunch of stuff about Xbox from Tom Warren. Microsoft is debating on whether to bring the future Call of Duty releases to Game Pass at all. Yeah, you shouldn't. That's your one cash cow you got left, big dog.
You start putting those, it's over.
Wait, what's this, Microsoft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they've killed everybody else.
Yeah, by putting them on Game Pass. You've got too many people
expecting
to get them for free.
Oh, yeah.
They're also considering another price increase for Game Pass Ultimate.
That's
wild.
I
saw that.
Great. Cool.
Again? Didn't they just have one?
Yeah.
Strategy has
growth,
shifted
Cooper.
from bringing more games to Game Pass to bringing more games to other platforms. So yeah, pay more for your Game Pass. Also, Game Pass growth continues to slow. Is it even growing? I'm surprised it's growing.
What's defined as slow?
Non-zero.
Wait, slowly growing?
Yeah, I guess that would count as growing, huh?
Yeah.
It's a non-zero growth.
We're in the green. It may be 0.1%,
If it's
but
not
it's in the
negative,
green. There
if
you
it's
go.
not negative, then it is in fact growing.
So a slow would be going from like 5 at a time to like 1 or 2 at a time. But
Slow
it's
would
still
be
positive.
It doesn't matter. Slow. It's like with Square, right? Where they're like, nah, this didn't sell well enough. Their definition does not necessarily mean that it's actually slow or anything.
I mean, in this case, it continues to slow.
It
We don't know
probably
by
is.
how much or anything yet.
Okay.
But Hellblade 2 is another game they're considering bringing to PS5. Yeah, who needs exclusive anyway? Get it out of here. Even if they ever bring it to PS5, it's not sure that it would be considered a success, probably because it's going to suck because it's a Microsoft game. Xbox employees are bracing for what's next. There are whispers of layoffs planned for core Xbox teams.
I was joking. Oh, man.
I was not. That's everyone's answer to everything.
Layoffs.
What the heck? I didn't mean for them to actually get fired.
From Midori, we've been mentioning her for a while, huh?
Who are they even firing at this point? Like the guy that fires people? There's no one left. Yeah. Oh man, he did such a good job.
He fired everyone.
One final employee.
One shot, one kill.
So anyway, yeah, Midori, we've talked about her pretty regularly here. She says Nintendo's working on a new project with the codename U-King-O, which may be related to the codename of the Switch 2. And for reference, U-King was Breath of the Wild's codename. So rumor is that it's going to be Breath of the Wild optimized, like the basically Switch 2 port version. And
knowing Nintendo, it's actually Breath of the Wild 0.
Well, too late, Nintendo. You already pissed me off enough to make me run an emulator on my PC so I could play it at 1440 120. So I don't think I'm interested. But who knows? It would be nice to be able to play Breath of the Wild on the Switch and not be able to maintain a stable frame rate.
Dude, could you imagine if they went back? Did they or actually I don't did they ever fix that one game?
Age of Calamity? No.
Thank
No.
you. No. Okay.
I think they put in a few patches, but it was not
patch
enough.
that. I don't want to get a Switch emulator because that's too modern. Wii U I was fine with, but I don't want to touch it mostly just for IP reasons.
Dude, for real.
So I would like an optimization of that game. I'll actually play it.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
actually finish it
Yeah.
and not want to die.
And not need new eyeballs.
I will say,
there you go.
This lightning is going at 2 FPS. Please kill me.
I will say it's kind of impressive that like I will give Nintendo that they have like a really well optimized games. So to have just a select few is kind of impressive, but like why
I'm
does the grass take
surprised-
up so much?
I'm
sorry,
more
you go.
surprised that Nintendo allowed
Let it to be sold.
Age of Calamity to release in that state.
The reaction they had to 1-2 Switch 2 or whatever the name is. I mean that game's goated. I don't know why they were upset about that.
Or what are we even talking about?
I don't even know. But all my homies love 1-2 Switch 2.
No. But how do we go from complaining about poor optimization?
I'm saying like no. I'm
yeah,
going off
Nintendo's
of what
been
you
goated
said.
for a while, and they released
They fell
everybody
off.
3-4 Switch.
My goat is washed. But no. But like you said, well, like how did they let it get released? And they
It's
were
a
kind
great
of saying
question.
the same thing about 1-2 Switch 2, but they let that get released too. So is it like they don't care, or is it just?
I think they were trying to have a Zelda game after the pop. When Age of Calamity came out, 2019.
That sounds right. Like when the iron was still hot.
Yeah, they wanted a Zelda game out that Christmas. Why? I don't know.
Kind of like Game Freak.
I mean, it could also be that just using that engine, like that engine just struggles to run at its potential or like anything stable on that hardware. And now you combine that engine with the chaos that is Hyrule Warriors. So way more
Like
particle effects and
billion-
stuff going
Right?
on.
As
Yeah.
soon as you get out of the levels without all the grass, it runs a lot better.
For the most part. And then you add more particles and it dies again.
Yeah. More stuff from Midori. The current plan at Sega is to make Like a Dragon, Persona, and Sonic annual franchises through new titles, remakes, and remasters, DLC expansions, spin-offs, and other media. This doesn't really change anything on Persona or Like a Dragon's side of things because they're both basically already yearly stuff. So do with that what you will. She's also specified that it is the Persona brand, not the Shin Megami Tensei brand. And apparently, from her, also Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio are getting full remakes and games as a service reboots.
Gross.
Great.
Why?
Yeah, ruin 2 more of my favorite franchises. Yeah, just throw it in the trash. Put it in the trash. I don't care about it anymore.
On one hand, I was like, oh, well, somebody paid attention to Hi-Fi Rush and its success, and it wasn't Microsoft.
They also paid attention to whatever the Suicide Squad. We're like, oh, dude, let's do that. That's great. That's horrible. We're Sega. We're great at doing horrible things. Let's just do that.
Have you seen Sonic?
Yeah, they're like, we need to make these stuff yearly so they get lower in quality over time.
Well, to be fair, 2 of them already are, as I put, 2 of them are already basically yearly. The only one that's not yearly is Sonic, and who cares?
Factual. He died.
Terrible. Anyway.
Whatever happened to that whole like play has no limits or whatever. Oh wait, that's PlayStation. But Sega's whole thing about like bringing back all these old games. Y'all remember that?
It was
Is that
not
this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
That
are.
is
That's
it.
what they're
Crazy
doing.
Taxi and Jet Set Radio were the games mentioned, but they're getting full remakes and game. What, dude? I don't know what they mean by games as a service reboots because that in the context of those games makes no sense. So whatever
my
kind of
pay-
heart garbage they shit out is going to be so bad.
So is it like a monthly
I'm so
pay to
excited
play?
to see
Or?
whatever
I
it
don't know.
is.
I mean, it's all just
Super
rumors, so we don't know.
Fortnite
That's
is a
true,
games
that's
as
true.
a service.
Wait, did Midori come from? Sorry, I missed that part.
Yes, Midori says it's games as a service. And
Uh,
Fortnite is an example of the games as a service.
oh, so you don't have to.
The game is free, but they want you to.
Well,
But it's
it
really
probably
annoying.
won't be free
You don't think?
in this
No.
context. I think
Yeah,
it will be
true.
more like Suicide.
It's
Okay.
going to be like everyone else has been doing. We
They
can get them
charge
to
you
pay
up front,
twice.
and then they
Dude,
want you to do like a season pass.
Jet Set Radio Battle Pass.
Horp.
Yeah,
No.
what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Words. It's
But that's
word
all.
soup.
That's all I can think with a live service game. What
Dude,
live
it's a
service
word
game?
soup. That's all they care about.
Literally, at this point, what
Get
live service
those.
game doesn't have one though?
Dude, Crazy Taxi Battle Pass is like a word combination that makes me want to eat lead. Not Crazy
What are they
Taxi,
even
dude.
gonna?
Don't
What
touch
are
my
they even gonna
Crazy
do?
Taxi. Why are we doing this?
Literally.
So if you
Are you-
want to support this version,
No,
buy the reboot to tell them,
definitely
hey, it does sell well, just not your
as a
fucking.
live service game. Now, what could be cool,
Buy
and
it and
this
then
is
don't buy the season pass.
that too, but as a live service game, here's how I would support it if they pulled like a Tetris 99 where you want to drop off the people quicker than everyone else, or something like
Yeah,
that.
but they're not gonna do that. That doesn't make them money.
Nah.
Yeah, oh well. Oh god. Sega's up to their old shit again.
Sega. Oh my
We
goodness.
unfortunately we are in the minority because I'm not paying full price for a game and then paying for a battle pass on top of it.
Yeah, and especially not if it's fucking Crazy Taxi.
What are you talking about? That'll go so hard.
Ugh. Okay, Cooper. And
what?
finishing top, I was calling Cameron Cooper because that's the kind of crap you say all the
Yeah.
time.
No!
And
It
the
is
finishing
so
topic for the
Not
week
once
as
in my
our
life.
belated Mother's Day celebration. Who is the best mom in gaming?
Ooh, 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 ooh,
yes.
ooh. It's gotta be Cooking Mama and Tax Evasion.
Sleuth cryptocurrency mining money laundering scheme.
Yeah.
That's
She was
that's
goated for
total
that.
mom activities. Yeah.
Hang on, I'll think of a real answer real quick. Hang on.
The Animal Crossing parents, the Animal Crossing mom.
Oh my
always,
god,
uh,
I literally thought about that
mails
earlier.
you.
Yeah, the mail is like so sweet because it's kind of like you moved out or whatever.
Bro, your mom in
And then they
Stardew
just
Valley, because she's like, hey, I'm so proud of you, blah, blah, blah. She writes you like that, too. I did want to
dude,
pick
yeah.
one mom from Stardew Valley, though, and I'm torn between Robin and Caroline. I only want to say Caroline because LJ goes nuts over her, and he's very upset that she's not a dateable character. He wants to ruin that marriage. But I've always liked Robin. She's super nice, and she's super helpful for you in the game and everything, obviously.
LJ
And
should just play Stardew Valley Ultra or whatever.
expanded.
Expanded, yes, because you can ruin that marriage.
Yeah. Or, yeah, I was going to say, dude, just get some mods. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Someone definitely said, I want to ruin that marriage. And I will make it possible for everyone else too as well.
Yeah, Expanded
It's
doesn't
really
even
easy.
let you date Sandy, though, so I don't know.
But the point is,
They added a bunch of their own characters, but they won't even let you date all the characters in the game.
well, that's hard. That means you have to reprogram already existing characters. If you make your own characters, you can do whatever you want with the code.
But yeah, Robin from Stardew Valley's official answer on that game.
Okay. I was going to give the meme answer first, and it's Lady Dimitrescu.
Lady Domatre.
Yeah, obviously the best mom in the game.
I don't know about the best
true.
mom. Hot mom, not best mom.
Hot vampire lady.
No, my actual answers are Elmira Gainsborough.
Say that again.
Elmira Gainsborough and Alfana from Final Fantasy. The two
Oh,
moms
Okay.
we know for Aerith.
Oh, okay.
oh, I just figured out it's nothing to do with Mother's Day. I'll save it for Father's Day, but I just figured out peak father figure
Well,
in
yeah,
gaming.
Father's is way easier, and we're gonna do that in about a month. Gotta give them.
Factual. But as in
I'm going
peak
to go
mother.
with absolutely none of the Pokemon moms.
I was about to say, that's wild. Just none?
Cooper thought he was just gonna say none. I hate mothers.
No, I already gave a good answer, but like,
Yeah, I mean, in the
none.
Pokemon games, I get what you're saying. Like in the Pokemon games, they're all just like,
Yeah, no,
"Oh,
I
bye,
agree.
time for you to go across the
Now,
world."
Ash's mom is kind of cool, though. The fact that...
With the Pokemon mom.
They send their child to go out and explore the world all by themselves, and the only mom that does anything is the one in Johto.
Ash's mom called him. Sometimes.
No, you can always go talk to him.
That's true.
Yeah, and they
Maybe,
go, "Oh,
maybe you're just a
baby, do you
bad
want to
son.
rest?"
Yeah, that's true. They do kind of ignore it if you have any issues. You
Yeah,
got a
really,
good point
honestly, I
there,
spent
Cameron.
so much time talking about Stardew Valley or thinking about it. I don't know if I
Have
have
any
many
idea.
other entries. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Because
And
technicality, I guess, but Rosalina with the Lumas.
I was thinking about Nintendo's, and the two with kids are Samus technically adopts the baby, and Rosalina has.
I don't know if Samus. Samus would be a good mom if she retired, but not in the current state, which is not retired and
Not
probably will
where
never
she's
will.
at. That's fair.
Hmm.
Let's see. Honorable mention to Sora's mom from Kingdom Hearts because we never get to see her.
Hey,
She's
she was
not
sweet though.
like not just yeah. I'm trying to think of gaming moms.
Because she was like, dinner's
she
ready,
exists,
right?
Which yeah, she exists, which is more than we could say for a lot of characters.
Dude, who was Captain Toad's mom? I mean, they go to otherworldly like worlds. Wait,
Otherworldly
Wait,
worlds.
Olimar's wife. She's at home on Hokate.
How did I know?
Taking care of their kids while Olimar's off on Earth.
Almost hitting on other women though. He gets all those emails like, "Hey, baby, come check out me," and he's like, "Yo, okay."
Removed from the Switch remakes.
I know they had to remove him being a cheater, man. I think I don't know. I didn't play the game.
Well, they also removed the fact that he smokes weed. So.
No, oh man, they're not letting him fun for real.
Yeah, they turned him into a narc.
So
that's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say she's not their mom, but would you have raised them? Link's granny in Wind Waker.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Well,
Yes,
she
100%
has to be
agreed.
someone's mom.
She makes you soup.
Yeah, she makes you soup that's goated, and also she cares about you so much because Wind Waker is like the one game in Zelda that has that much like character emotion. Besides like Link's Awakening, maybe I guess.
Doesn't she also give Link his iconic suit from that game?
Yeah, she gives you the clothes. And also you can turn back into your pajamas if you want in a New Game Plus.
But yeah, I mean, New Game Plus.
Throw all that other stuff away, dude. The soup that she makes is goated. There's 2 servings per bottle, and it restores your health and doubles your damage.
Oh.
Exactly.
Does Earthbound, like, I don't know about the first one or the third one, but I know it had the dad on the phone, but the mom was in the house, right?
The mom is in the house with your little sister. Yes,
We count that.
we can.
Your friend's mom from the opening scene or opening portion of Earthbound, she's the worst mom.
Oh, fact.
True. Oh my goodness.
The one that kills. I can't remember the fly's name. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah,
since I
and she
played
looks
that,
like a freak, and she's mean, and is obviously in a not good relationship.
She doesn't deserve Mother's Day for real.
That feels kind of bad. I don't know about that. That's harsh.
Yeah, that's one way to celebrate Mother's Day. This mom sucks. Let's do top 10 moms that suck.
Don't be like this mom in gaming.
Number 1, the Pokemon moms. They ignore their kids.
They don't though. That's just Cameron.
That's true, Cameron. You should visit your mom more.
They don't ignore
Hey, I mean
the kids,
in
but
Heart Gold, or yeah, I don't know about the originals, but I do know about in Heart Gold. Like, you can set it up to where you can set, like, your mom she'll give you like a personal savings account, and she'll buy you stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think that's in the originals as well. That sounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it is, but I haven't played that original in a while. But I did play Heart Gold recently. So she maybe gets an exemption. She's at least trying to help you a little bit. Although sometimes she'll buy like the 7th thing for you before you can get to a goddamn Pokemart. And it's like, Mom, stop spending all my money. And it's stupid like X defense and stuff. Like, dude, buy me a Pokeball. Something.
No, wait, no, don't buy me a Pokeball either. Buy me
an Ultra Ball. Buy me some great Hyper Potion or something.
Something
I'm gonna use.
Get Ultra Balls early.
The Wario game, the Volt 9 or something like that, and then the mom Volt something, right?
The mom that electrocutes you in Smash Bros. Because you're up playing games.
She's just trying to be a good mom. She wants her kid to go to bed.
I don't know if her methods are sneaking around outside and poking your head in through the window is not very mom activities.
That is true, and becoming like, I don't know, the devil incarnate. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, walking around, annoying your kid, going outside, becoming the devil incarnate.
Might be a little evil.
Yeah, that's kind of all I got, though, I think.
Yeah, there's not
I
really
looked it up online, and they do. One of them lists Claire Redfield, and you know what? That's fair. She's not a mom, but she does kind of act like a mom. While you've got Sherry and RE2.
People, I looked it up too. People are saying Bayonetta. I haven't played the game, so I would not know.
Is she a mom?
Is she a mom?
Oh, well, it's sort of, kinda. I mean, like, best mom? I don't know. Cool
not
mom?
Best mom.
Cool mom, though. Definitely cool
mom.
mom. Bayonetta would be a dude. Oh my god,
sure,
Bayonetta is a mom. I mean, like, I'm sure if you were the actual daughter of Bayonetta, that'd probably be hell. But like, if your friend's mom was Bayonetta, and you had to like go to their house and just see like guns on the wall or whatever, and like she's walking around, she's got like shotguns on her ankles. That'd be pretty like, whoa.
Look, okay, in universe, if Bayonetta was mom in our world, she would have a song about her, like Stacy's mom.
Yeah,
true,
dude. Stacy's mom is Bayonetta.
Confirmed,
dude.
Oh yeah, she was on that. She was on that business trip, but the business trip in the song is actually just her fighting archangels.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
another list. Wait. Yeah, another list. The mother penguin from Super Mario 64.
That's a terrible mom.
Yeah, why'd she
let her kids run away, bro?
Yeah.
She lets a fat Italian guy throw him off the cliff.
Yeah,
okay,
she's just
she
having a panic
only
attack
wants
and
to
acts
know
this
you.
random plumber dude like, oh my god, where's my child?
If you steal the child back after you've turned it in, though, she will chase you.
All right, we'll call
Okay.
it even decent mom.
Yeah, decent mom. She won't go looking for the kid herself, but she will attack people that have found her kid, trying to
Have
kidnap
brought the
the
kid.
kid.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Something like that.
Once she finds him, she protects him.
Oh, once she finds him, yeah.
Once she has him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Claiming to do all the work.
True.
I
All
mean,
right.
I do the same thing, but.
All right, well, I think that's going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. I think I'm actually going to start tweeting. We'll see.
that'd
Now
be
that I'm not
huge.
doom scrolling all the time, we'll see. So hey, come talk to me, talk to us, because
True.
we'll mention you on the show because nobody talks to us.
We do have an Insta, right? Or no?
Yeah, we have an Insta. We also never use it.
Yeah. And
Hit us
unlike
up.
Twitter, I'm not considering using that right now. Anyway, I don't know.
Factual.
But yeah,
Yeah,
talk to us
Twitter,
anyway. We'll see you.
Twitter's falling apart, so he can make promises he doesn't have to keep.
True.
I didn't promise anything. I just said I'm considering it.
You want us to respond?
I'll consider interacting
go to
with the
YouTube.
community that I constantly complain does not interact with me at all, I guess. Or us,
Amazing.
I should say. But yeah, anyway, add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Let us know what's the best mom in gaming. What do you think about the Switch successor?
Yeah. And what do you think of the Crazy Taxi Battle Pass? Good idea?
Why is it bad?
Or bad idea?
Why is it bad?
Also, did you call your mother? If you didn't, you should have. Call your mom.
Oh, factual. And if you say it's good, sorry, you're blocked. All right.
And trolls, don't get blocked. All right. Yeah, it's going to end it. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.